As the weekend approached, there were reports that the TMC and the Congress could very well patch up, and seat sharing talks for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections that had practically halted and were over after Mamata Banerjee's snub could have resumed. These reports also mentioned that the Congress had earlier demanded many more seats but had now come down to a demand of 5 seats in West Bengal, including the 2 seats it won. Also on the table was that it would share seats with the Trinamool in states like Assam and Meghalaya. Now, all of this would have been good news for the India alliance, except for the fact that the Trinamool hasn't really stated anything on it, except Derek O'Brien, the party's leader in the Rajya Sabha, making a statement on it, a brief statement, but that statement is very clear. He said a few weeks ago, the TMC chairperson and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee stated that TMC is fighting in all 42 seats in West Bengal. We are also in the fray in a few seats in Assam and Tura Lok Sabha seat in Meghalaya. There is no change in this position. Now, officially, that's the word from the Trinamool. But what are we hearing? Well, for starters, the Trinamool did want seats in Assam and Meghalaya. And if it joins hands with the Congress, then in those seats, it would have an advantage. Why is the Trinamool keen on these seats? Well, there are multiple issues. You would have heard a few months ago, when the parties, several parties were stripped of their national party status. And at that time, the TMC had come out very strongly against it. But more than that, 2024 is a very important election for most opposition parties, because many opposition parties feel that this is perhaps the last chance they have to actually control the political happenings and try and put a stop to the BJP's electoral juggernaut under Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In that context, many believe that a seat sharing between the Trinamool and the Congress could actually help, though there are others who believe otherwise as well. Now, the Congress, what are the seats it's looking at now in its latest so-called scaled down demand? Let's look at that. One, it is looking at the seat of Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary Baharampur, and also it's looking at a seat in Malda that it already has. Apart from that, what is it looking at? It's looking at the other seat in Malda that is held currently by the BJP. It's also looking at the Raiganj seat that is also held by the BJP, and perhaps it may look at the Darjeeling or the Purulia seat. Now, why are these seats important? Well, Raiganj, simply for the fact that if it does manage to get the Raiganj seat, it is likely to field Deepa Das Munshi, the wife of veteran Congress leader Priyaranjan Das Munshi, who passed away a few years ago. And obviously that would also lead to the Congress perhaps having a better chance at increasing its tally from West Bengal. The Congress also realizes that it is largely a depleted force and it doesn't really have the wherewithal to have and fight elections in all seats in West Bengal, where the organization on ground is largely controlled by the Trinamool, where it has the strongest Trinamool, and the Congress organization on ground is a really weakened organization at this point. So it may want to join hands with the Trinamool. It is advantage Congress, but it's also advantage Trinamool, because that means that opposition votes don't get divided, and there is no consolidation of opposition votes or anti sort of votes that can happen. Also, if opposition votes consolidate in favor of the Trinamool and the Congress, that gives it a far better perspective of winning seats. Though the Trinamool is quite confident that it can win seats on its own, but the last election results will be playing on its mind. Remember, the BJP did come up with a surprise tally, went on to win 18 seats in the Lok Sabha election, greatly reducing the Trinamool's numbers in the Lok Sabha. And that is something that the Trinamool will not want to repeat of this time, which is why it might choose to reconsider, even though the Trinamool has clearly stated, and Derek O'Brien has clearly stated, that the position of the Trinamool Congress has not really changed and it is going to fight in all 42 seats in West Bengal. But Politics is never certain. Uncertainties are perhaps the biggest characteristics of politics, and a day is a long time in politics, what people say, and here you have more than just one day. Things could change, but at this point, the Trinamool has firmly shot down rumors that there have been a resumption in seat sharing talks, and there's that there could be an alliance, though Derek O'Brien saying there is no change in this position. But can there be a change in the position in future? Well, politics is also about guesswork, and this report that has appeared, where it has been said that the Trinamool and the Congress could resume seat sharing talks for West Bengal, has definitely left political reporters in West Bengal guessing. For more such videos like this one, please do subscribe to NDTV's YouTube channel. We'll continue to bring such videos, such explainers for you. In the meantime, if you haven't subscribed to the NDTV YouTube channel, please press that bell icon and subscribe to the NDTV YouTube channel. For the moment, thanks for watching.